Who else has just joined us?
No,
Go on, Tom.
but my tyres were fine throughout the whole stint. So.
Well, on my thing, they went off. They went off like there was 0 on them.
Yeah, there's
On the right
0
front.
on them, but there's still grip. That's just because AC doesn't like ovals and how they're set up. But they were still grippy. They were still fine.
When your tires were gone, you did have grip.
Yeah, I had perfect fine grip.
Mine exploded.
Might be a little bit of an issue when you're following someone else at 246 miles an hour.
I was losing my pressure. So how did you manage that?
What are your tire pressures
Right now?
on your setup? Because I run 35 psi on the right front and 34 on the right rear, and then 31 on the left.
31.
You don't have to stay in the
and
pits,
I
by
have
the way. You can do practice laps if you
I
want.
have almost the same.
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe it's a difference in setup.
Yeah, but I did go. That was a different setup also. That wasn't this one, but I was like going 395 in the corners. So
Yeah.
Damn.
my tires were hurting.
Oh no, I've basically used the same setup in the last 2 years, and it's always been a very good setup for me. And I've never, I
If
didn't
it works
have,
for you, Tom, if it works.
I
for you,
didn't have
it works.
tire wear issues last year. So.
Okay, cool.
I think my fastest lap was with that setup.
Yeah, Tom, we are just going to keep. I'm not going to turn the tires off. I will turn P1 off next week, so there won't be P1 tires next week.
Okay.
It will be just P2 tires. So
Fair enough.
they just last a bit longer. I'm still going to turn the tire wear down to 100% rather than being 120 right now.
If you
yeah.
want.
That will come down a little bit. But
I mean-
that will mean the P2 tire can go a full stint. Going
Yeah,
up.
but my
Tires.
P1s have been going full stints. Like, I think I was yesterday or 2 days ago. I was on the server,
Then
and
you
the only
should-
reason I was
need-
pitting was for fuel. I didn't feel the need to pit for tires.
Then in that case, you should be good for the
Yeah,
race. That should actually
definitely.
benefit you in the race going on P2 tires,
Oh, definitely.
because you won't need to change tires for one of your stops. You just put fuel in and go.
Yeah, but tire change is faster than filling up a car, so it's worth putting new tires on anyway.
But at
Yeah,
the
if
end,
you-
you make that decision.
It'd be different if
Yeah,
they
we'll
changed
see.
them separate.
If I need a splash and dash, might be worth it.
That's what I mean. If it's a splash and dash, you'd be all right.
You two are like married women.
Why?
Can't get a fucking word in with you.
Sorry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait until Matt talks and then talk over him, because that's what all women do. They wait until you've got something to say and then they go, oh, blah, 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 blah.
No, well, actually.
Nope.
Oh, the advert's on. We've got to be quiet as soon as the TV shoot comes on. I was thinking about going out next week. Sorry.
If you the pit entry, is it after the last corner or before?
While we're in this,
In the
while we're in this
race.
practice event, before the quali, just use the slip road because there are people doing fast laps and there's quite a few cars on circuit.
Yeah.
Try not
Yeah.
to get in the way of anyone so that no one gets a weird like advantage in terms of like slipstream. Not that that will make a difference because it's not quali yet. But then actual quali, you'll actually come out the pits and you can just join the track straight away on the right hand side.
Yeah.
So when it's your lap, you can just go come out of there and then start your lap there. And
Yeah.
Okay.
you get a little bit of a.
And
You'll get
pit
more chance to
entry,
get up to speed.
pit entry in practice, it's your call, but in the race, just use the one after the final corner. That's how they do it at IRL.
So while racing, it's after the corner, and when it's practice, it's when it is slip route.
If you want. You could
Okay.
also just come in last minute.
I think they mean pit exit. Tom.
And,
Not
qual-
bad.
and when
No, you meant
qualifying,
pit entry.
and when qualifying starts, we go all out at once or one by one.
The
One by
qualifying, we go out one by one.
Okay.
Because we've got that that little drivers turning up tonight for some reason, we're not even going to need to stack the drivers. So once someone's done a run, we'll set out who's going next, basically.
Yeah.
When
I
we
talked
start
to the
up-
road tax guy.
When we exit the pits, we don't need to use the whole slip route. We just can go straight on the road. So
For quali, yeah.
okay.
Not in this session. Because there are
No.
other people on the track.
Yeah,
Or
I
in the
understand.
race.
If
Or
you
in the race.
if you join at turn 1,
You're gonna get some very pissed off people. Let me put it that way.
yeah, for the race, obviously, all will be explained for the race next week. The race is entirely different to the quali, so
Yeah.
in many ways.
Yeah, Desi, I talked to that Rotex guy. He'll be on at 8:30 UK time.
Okay. Some drivers are coming late, and that's why the quali is as long as it is.
Ah.
We've not got a race tonight. We're not doing any racing. It's purely quali, so it means that people have got a chance to set their quali laps. I'm giving people like 2.5 hours to come and set a quali lap.
Yeah, it's fair enough, seeing as it's only quali week.
Yeah.
And obviously.
And the race is going to be so long next week that putting a quali in before it would make the race go on a lot longer. So it's still not going to happen.
That was the case in previous years. Yeah.
The race might have to start at like 7:30 next week. I'm not even joking.
I mean,
How long was the race last year?
I can't remember.
Well, it's usually about a good 2.5 hours, I'd say,
Easily,
at least.
Yeah.
If not 3.
Depends on safety cars, etc.
Yeah. It's 4 consecutive laps tonight, right?
4 consecutive laps and three run windows you can do that in, so you can do that 3 times.
Okay.
So you yeah.
I'm out of fuel.
So if you do a run and you do your 4 laps, you come in, you're like, okay, cool, someone else is going to go out and do something. You've got then the chance to go, might adjust something, or I might change this, or I might change that. And then you can say, oh, you've been watching someone else and go, they've taken that line, I'll do that on the next run. And because there's only 6-7 of us at the minute, maybe a couple more, we're not going to do the shootout. There's no point.
Okay.
So the times will be the times.
So no fast 6 or something.
Sadly not, just because of the amount of people, mate. That would mean missing out like 3 people, which is really unfair.
Yeah.
Whereas if 15 people turned up, it's like, look, you have to work then to get into the top 6 or top 8.
Yeah.
And the 15, the people that are lower than the top 8, for example, they just didn't get in. And it's just how it is.
Quick question regarding the race. Question
What?
regarding the race.
Yeah.
What will we do in terms of the start? Will it be 3 wide?
Chatting to
Or
Matt
just 2
about
wide?
before. It's something we need to discuss over the next week. Wednesday will be an official race